I am not taught to make anything.
What mar you then, sir?
Marry, sir, I am helping you to mar that which God made, a poor, unworthy brother of yours with idleness.
Marry, sir, be better employed and be not a while.
What? Shall I keep your hogs and eat husks with them? What portion have I spent that I should come to such penury?
Well, what? Boy!
Come, elder brother. You are too young in this.
Wilt thou lay hands on me, villain?
I am no villain. I am the youngest son of Sir Roland de Boys. If thou not my brother, I would not take this hand from my throat for saying so.
Sweet masters, be patient, for your father's remembrance be at accord.
Let me go, I say.
I will not till I please. You shall hear me. My father charged you in his will to give me good education. You have trained me like a peasant, obscuring and hiding me from all gentlemanlike qualities. The spirit of my father grows strong in me. Therefore, allow me such exercises as may become a gentleman, or give me the poor lottery he left me by testament. With that, I will go buy my fortunes.
And what wilt thou do? Beg when that is spent? Well, sir, get you in. I will not long be troubled with thee. You shall have some portion of your will.
I will know.
We'll get you with them, you old dog.
Is old dog my reward? Most true, I did lose all my teeth in your service. God be with my old master. He would not have spoke such a word.
Oh, is it even so? Begin you to grow upon me. Holla, Charles!
Good morrow to your worship.
Good Monsieur Charles, what's the new news at the new court?
There is no news at the court, sir, but the old news. That is, the old duke is banished by his younger brother, the new duke. And 3 or 4 loving lords have put themselves into voluntary exile with him, whose lands and revenues enrich the new duke. Therefore he gives them good leave to wander.
Can you tell if Rosalind, the duke's daughter, be banished with her father?
Oh no, for the duke's daughter, her cousin, so loves her, being ever bred from the cradle together, he would have died to stay behind her. She is in the court, and no less beloved of her uncle than his own daughter, and never 2 ladies loved as they do.
Where will the old duke live?
They say he is already in the forest of Arden, with a many merry men with him, and there they live like old Robin Hood of England, and fleet the time as carelessly as they did in the golden world.
You wrestle tomorrow before the new duke.
Marry, sir, I do. And I came to acquaint you with such a matter. I am given, sir, secretly to understand that your younger brother Orlando hath a disposition to come in disguised against me to try a fall. Tomorrow, sir, I wrestle for my credit, and he that escapes me without some broken limb shall acquit him well. Therefore I came hither to acquaint you with all, that you should brook him from his intendment, for it is a thing of his own search, and altogether against my will.
I'll tell thee, Charles, it is the stubbornest young fellow of France, full of ambition, a secret and villainous contriver against me, his natural brother. Therefore use thy discretion. He will practice against thee by poison, entrap thee by some treacherous device, and never leave thee till he attain thy life.
I am heartily glad I came hither to you. I'll give him his payment.
Farewell, good Charles.
So God keep your worship.
Now will I stir this gamester. I hope I shall see an end of him, for my soul, yet I know not why, hates nothing more than he. Yet he is gentle, never schooled, and yet learned, full of noble device, of all sorts enchantingly beloved, and especially of my own people, that I am altogether misprized. Oh, but it shall not be so long. This wrestler shall clear all.
I pray thee, Rosalind! Sweet my cause, be merry!
Dear Celia, I show more mirth than I am mistress of, and would you yet were merrier unless you could teach me to forget a banished father?
You know my father hath no child but I, nor none is like to have. Truly when he dies, you will be his heir, for what he hath taken from thy father perforce, I will render thee again in affection. Therefore, my sea,
from henceforth I will cuz and devise sports. Let me see. What think you of falling in love?
Mary, I prithee do, to make sport withal. But love no man in good earnest, nor no further in sport neither, than with the safety of a pure blush thou mayest in honor come off again.
What shall be our sport then?
Let us sit and mock the good housewife Fortune from her wheel, that her gifts may henceforth be bestowed equally.
I would we could do so. For her benefits are mightily misplaced, and the bountiful blind woman doth most mistake in her gifts to women.
'Tis true. For those that she makes fair, she scarce makes honest, and those that she makes honest, she makes very ill-favoredly.
Nay, now thou goest from Fortune's office to Nature's. Fortune reigns in gifts of the world, not in the lineaments of nature.
No. Though nature hath made a fair creature, may she not by fortune fall into the fire? Though nature hath given us wit to flout at fortune, hath not fortune sent in this fool to cut off the argument?
Indeed, there is fortune too hard for nature, when fortune makes nature's natural to cut her off with nature's wit.
Peradventure this is not in fortune's work neither, but nature's, who perceiveth our natural wits too dull to reason of such goddesses, hath sent this natural for our whetstone. For always the dullness of the fool is the whetstone of the wit. How now, wit, whither wander you?
Mistress, you must come away to your father.
Were you made the messenger?
No, by mine honor, but I was bid to come for you.
Where learned you that oath, fool?
Of a certain knight, who swore by his honor that they were good pancakes, and swore by his honor that the mustard was not. Now I'll stand to it, that the pancakes were not, and the mustard was good. It was not this knight forsworn.
How prove you this in the great heap of your knowledge?
Ay, Mary, unmuzzle your wisdom.
Stand you both forth now, stroke your chins, and swear by your beards that I am a knave.
By our beards, if we had them, thou art.
By my knavery, if I had it, then I were. But if you swear by that that is not, then you are not forsworn. No more was this knight swearing by his honor, for he never had any. Or if he had, he gave it away long before he ever saw those pancakes or that mustard.
Prithee, who is it that thou meanst?
One that old Frederick your father loves.
My father's love is enough to honor him enough. Speak no more of him. You'll be whipped for taxation one of these days.
All the more pity that fools may not speak wisely what wise men do foolishly.
By my troth, thou sayest true. For since the little wit that fools have was silence, the little foolery that wise men have makes a great show. Oh, here comes Madame Lebeau,
With her mouth full of you.
which she will put on us as pigeons feed their young.
Then shall we be news proud.
All the better we shall be, the more marketable. Oh. Bonjour, Madame Lebeau. What's the news?
I will tell you the beginning, and if it please your ladyships, you may see the end. For the best is yet to do, and they are coming to perform it. Come! Yes.
How now, daughter and cousin? Are you crept hither to see the wrestling?
Ay, my liege, please you give us leave.
You will take little delight in it. I can tell you there is such odds in the man, in pity of the challenger's youth, I would fain dissuade him, but he will not be entreated. Speak to him, ladies, see if you can move him.
Young man, have you challenged Sir Charles the wrestler?
Young gentlemen, your spirits are too bold for your years. We pray you for your own safety. Embrace your own safety and give over this attempt.
Your reputation shall not therefore be misprized. We will make it our suit to the Duke that the wrestling might not go further.
I beseech you, punish me not with your hard thoughts, wherein I confess me much guilty to deny such fair and excellent ladies anything. But let your fair eyes and gentle wishes go with me to my trial, wherein if I be foiled, there is one shamed that was never gracious. If killed, but one dead that is willing to be so. I shall do my friends no harm, for I have none to lament me. The world, no injury, for in it I have nothing. In this world I only fill up a place which may be better supplied once I have made it empty.
With little strength I have, I would it were with you.
And mine, to eke out hers.
Fare you well.
Come, where is this young gallant who is so desirous to lie with his mother, Earth?
Ready, sir.
You shall try but one fall.
Hercules be thy speed, young man. Oh, excellent, young man!
Thunderbolt in mine eye, I can tell who should down.
No more, no more. How dost thou, Charles?
He cannot speak, my lord!
Bear him away. What is thy name, young man?
Lando, my liege. Youngest son of Sir Roland de Bois.
Oh, I would thou had been son to some man else. The world esteemed thy father honorable, yet I did find him still mine enemy. Thou shouldst have better pleased me with this deed, hadst thou descended from another house.
Were I my father, cuz, would I do this?
My father loved Sir Roland as his soul, and all the world was of my father's mind. If I had before known you, young man, his son, I would have given you tears and to entreaties ere you should thus have ventured.
My father's rough and envious disposition sticks me at heart. Sir, you have well deserved.
Gentlemen, wear this for me. One out of suits with fortune I could give more, but that her hand lacks means. Will you go, cuz?
Can I not say but thank you?
Did you call, sir? Sir, you have wrestled well, and overthrown more than your enemies.
Will you go, cuz?
Have with you, fare you well.
Passion hangs these weights upon my tongue. I cannot speak to her, yet she urged conference. Oh, Orlando, thou art overthrown. Or Charles, or something weaker masters thee.
Good sir, in friendship I counsel you to leave this place, albeit you have received high commendation, true applause, and love.
Thank you. Yes, but pray you, tell me this. Which of the two was daughter to the Duke that was here at the wrestling?
Well, neither of his daughters, if we judge by manners, but the smaller is his daughter. The other is daughter to the banished Duke, and here detained by her usurping uncle to keep his daughter company, for their loves are natural than the dearest bond of sisters. And may I tell you, of late, this Duke hath ta'en displeasure, grounded upon no other argument but that the people praise her for her virtues and pity her for her father's sake. And on my life, his malice against the woman will certainly break forth. Good sir, fare you well hereafter in a better world than this. I shall desire more love and knowledge of you.
I rest much bounden to you. Farewell. Thus must I, from the smoke into the smother, from a tyrant duke unto a tyrant brother. But heavenly Rosalind.
Why, cousin! Why, Rosalind, Cupid have mercy, not a word.
Not one to throw at a dog.
Oh, thy words are too precious to be cast away upon curs. Come, throw them at me, come lame me with reasons.
Then there were two cousins laid up, when the one should be lamed with reasons, and the other mad without any.
Is all this for your father?
No, some of it is for my child's father. Oh, how full of briars is this working day world.
They are but burrs, cousin, thrown upon thee in holiday foolery. If we walk not in the trodden paths, our very petticoats will catch them.
I could shake them off my coat. These burrs are in my heart.
Hem them away.
I would try if I could cry hem and have him.
Come, come, wrestle with thy affection.
Oh, they take part of a better wrestler than myself.
Let us talk in good earnest. Is it possible on such a sudden that you should fall into so strong a liking with old Sir Roland's youngest son?
Duke, my father, loved his father dearly.
Doth it therefore ensue that you should love his son dearly?
Mistress, dispatch you with your safest taste. Get you from our court.
Me, uncle?
You, cousin. If that thou hast been found so near our public court as 20 miles, thou diest for it.
I do beseech your grace. Let thee the knowledge of my folk bear with me. If with myself I hold intelligence or have acquaintance with mine own desires, if that I do not dream or be not frantic as I do trust I am not, then good my liege mistake me not so much to think my poverty is treacherous.
Let it suffice thee that I trust thee not.
your mistrust cannot make me a traitor.
Thou art thy father's daughter. There's enough.
So was I when your highness took his dukedom. So was I when your highness banished him. Treason is not inherited, my lord. Or if we did derive it from our friends, what's that to me? My father was no traitor.
Dear sovereign, hear me speak.
Aye, Celia, we stayed her for your sake, else would she had her father ranged along.
I did not then entreat to have her stay. It was your pleasure and your own remorse. I was too young then to value her, but now I know her. If she be a traitor, why so am I. Still have lived together, learned, played, eat together, and wheresoe'er we went, like Juno's swans, still we went coupled and inseparable.
She is too subtle for thee. And her smoothness, her very silence, and her patience speak to the people, and they pity her. She robs thee of thy name, and that will show more bright, and seem more virtuous when she is gone. Then open not thy lips. Firm and irrevocable is my doom, which I have passed upon her. She is banished.
Pronounce that sentence then on me, my liege. I cannot live without her company.
Ah! You are a fool. Mistress, provide yourself. If you outstay the time, upon my honor and the greatness of my word, you die.
Rosalind, whither wilt thou go? Prithee, be cheerful. Knowest thou not the Duke hath banished me, his daughter?
That he hath not.
No, hath not. Rosalind lacks then the love that teaches me that thou and I are one. Shall we be sundered? Shall we part, sweet girl? No. Let my father seek another heir. Therefore, advise with me how we may fly, whither to go and what to bear with us, and do not seek to take retreat upon you, to bear your griefs yourself and leave me out. By this heaven, now at our sorrows pale. Say what thou canst, I'll go along with you.
Why, whither shall we go?
To seek my uncle in the forest of Arden.
Alas, what danger will it be to us maids as we are to travel forth so far? Beauty provoketh thieves sooner than gold.
I'll put myself in poor and mean attire, and with a kind of umber smirch my face, the like do you. Therefore shall we go along and never stir assailants.
Were it not better because that I am more than common tall, that it suit me all points like a man?
What shall I call thee when thou art a man?
I'll have no worse a name than Jove's own pate, and therefore look you call me Ganymede. But what will you be called?
Something that hath a reference to my state. No longer Celia, but Aliena.
A cousin. What if we assailed to steal the fool out of your father's court? Would he not be a comfort to our travel?
He'll go along o'er the wide world with me. Leave me alone to woo him. Let's away and gather our wealth and jewels together, devise the fittest time and safest way to avoid pursuit that will be made after my flight. Now go we in content to liberty and not to banishment.
Under the greenwood tree, love to lie with me, and turn his merry note unto the sweet bird's throat. Come hither, ooh, come hither, yes, come hither. Here shall he see but no enemy, but winter and rough weather. Ooh, come hither, yes, come hither.
Under the greenwood tree, loves to lie with me, and turn his merry note unto the sweet bird's throat. Come hither, ooh, come hither, come
my co-mates and brothers in exile. Hath not old custom made this life more sweet than painted pomp? Are not these woods more free from peril than the envious court? Here feel we not the penalty of Adam. The season's difference as the icy fange, which even when it blows and bites upon my body, I smile and say, this is no flattery.
These are counselors that feelingly persuade me what I am. Sweet are the uses of adversity, which like the toad, ugly and venomous, wears yet a precious jewel in his head. And this our life exempt from public haunt, find we sermons in stones, books in the running brooks, tongues in trees, and good in everything.
I would not change it.
Come, shall we go kill us some venison?
Yes.
What?
Jaques.
Oh,
And yet it irks me. The poor native burghers. The poor native burghers of this natural forest should have their haunches so gored.
Indeed, my lord. The melancholy Jaques grieves at that, and in the same time, does swear that you do more usurp than doth your brother that hath banished you. Come, come. Who's there?
Oh, my sweet master, oh, you memory of old Sir Rowland, why, what make you here? Your brother, no. No, brother, yet the son, yet not the son. I will not call him son. Of him I was about to call his father. Hath heard your praises, and this night he means to burn the lodging where you used to lie, and you within it.
Why, whither, Adam, wouldst thou have me go?
No matter whether, so you come not here.
What? Wouldst thou have me go beg my food? Or with a base and boisterous sword enforce a thievish living on the common road? This I must do, or know not what to do. This I will not do. Do how I can, I will rather subject me to the malice of a diverted blood and bloody brother.
But do not so! I have 500 crowns, the thrifty hire I did save under your father. All this I give you. Let me be your servant, though I look old, yet I am strong and lusty. I'll do the service of a younger man.
Oh, good old man, how well in thee appears the constant service of the antique world, where service sweat for duty, not for need. Thou art not the fashion for these times. Come my ways, we'll go along together.
Master, go on, and I will follow thee to the last gasp with truth and loyalty. For 70 years, till now almost 80, here lived I, but now live here no more. At 17 years, many their fortune seek, but at 80 it is too late a week. Yet, fortune cannot recompense me better than to die well, and not my master's debtor.
Oh, Jupiter, how weary are my spirits!
I care not for my spirits, if my legs were not weary.
I could find in my heart to disgrace my man's apparel and to cry like a woman. Alas, I must comfort the weaker vessel, as doublet and hose ought to show itself courageous and petticoat, therefore courage, good Aliena. And pray you bear with me, I cannot go no further.
For my part, I had rather bear with you than bear you.
Well, this is the forest of Arden.
And that is the way to make her scorn you still!
Corin, that thou knewest how I do love her.
I hardly guess, for I have loved here now.
Oh, Corin, being old thou canst not guess. though in thy youth thou was as true a lover as ever sighed upon a midnight pillow, but if thy love was ever like mine, which I'm sure did man never love so, how many actions most ridiculous hast thou been drawn to by thy fantasy?
All into 1,000 that I have forgotten.
No, Corin, then thou hast not loved. If thou hast not sat, as I do now, wearing thy hearer and thy mistress' praise, thou hast not loved. Or, if thou hast not broken from company as abruptly as my passion now makes me, thou hast not loved. Oh, Phoebe! Phoebe!
Alas, poor shepherds searching if they would, I have my heart adventure found mine own.
And I mine. I remember when I was in love, we that are true lovers run into strange capers. But, as all is mortal in nature, so is all nature in love mortal in folly.
Thou speakst wiser than thou art ware of.
Nay, I shall ne'er beware of mine own wit, till I break my shins against it.
Jove, this shepherd's passion is much upon my fashion.
And mine, but it grows something stale with me.
I pray you, one of you question yon man if he for gold will give us any food. I faint almost to death.
Holla, you clown!
Peaceful, he's not thy kinsman.
Who calls?
Your betters, sir.
They'll see a wretched.
Peace, I say. Good even to you, friend.
And to you, gentle sir. And to you all.
I prithee, if that honesty or gold can in this place by entertainment bring us where we may feed and rest ourselves. There's a maid with travel much oppressed and faints for succor.
Good sir, I pity her, and wish for her sake more than for mine own my fortunes were more able to relieve her. But I am the shepherd to another man, and do not share the fleeces that I graze. My master, he's of a churlish disposition, and little reeks to find the way to heaven by doing deeds of hospitality. Well, besides our coat, our flock, our bounds of feed, well, they're now on sale now. And at our sheep called down, by reason of his absence, well, there's nothing that you will feed on. But what is? Come see.
I prithee, buy the pasture, the cottage, and the flock, and thou wilt have to pay for it of us.
And we will mend thy wages. I like it here, and willingly could waste my time in it.
You like, upon request, the soil, the profit, and this kind of life, I will your very faithful feeder be, and bide with your gold right stonily.
more.
It will make you melancholy, Mr. Piggy.
Oh, I thank it. I can suck the melancholy out of a song as a weasel sucks eggs. More, I prithee more.
My voice is ragged. I know I cannot please you.
I do not desire you to please me. I do desire you to sing. Come, one more stanza. Call you them stanzas?
What you will, Mr. Piggy.
Nay, I care not for their names. They owe me nothing. Will you sing?
More your requests than to please myself.
But if I thank any man, I thank you.
The Duke hath been all this day to look.
And I have been all this day to avoid him. He is too disputable for my company. I think of as many matters as he, but I give heaven thanks and make no boast of them. Here, I'll give you a tune of my invention, which I did create. Thus it goes. If it should come to pass that any lantern ass, leaving his wealth and deeds, Duck Dame, there here shall he see the roast fools as he, if he will come to me.
What's that duck dame?
'Tis a Greek invocation to call fools to a circle. I'll sleep. If I can't, I'll rail against all the firstborn of Egypt.
And I'll go seek the Duke. His banquet is prepared.
Dear master, I can go no further. Oh, I die for food. Here lie I down to measure out my grave. Farewell, kind master.
Why, how now, Adam? No greater heart in thee? Live a little. Comfort a little. Cheer thyself a little. If this uncouth forest yield anything, I will either be food for it or bring it for food to thee. Thy conceit is nearer death than thy powers. But for my sake, be comfortable. Hold death while at arm's end, whilst I will be with thee quickly. If I bring thee not something to eat, then I'll give thee leave to die. But if thou diest before I come, thou art a mocker of my labors. Come. I will be with thee quickly. But yet thou liest in the bleak air. Oh, come, I will bear thee to some shelter, and thou shalt not die for lack of a dinner if there live anything in this forest. Surely,
What? You look merrily.
A fool. I met a fool in the forest. Oh, a motley fool, a miserable world. As I do live by food, I met a fool who laid him down and basked him in the sun and says very wisely, "It is 9 o'clock. Thus shall we see," quoth he, "how the world wags. 'Tis 1 hour ago since it was 9, and in 1 hour more 'twill be 11. And thus from hour to hour we ripe and ripen, from hour to hour we rot and rot." And there it hangs a tale. Then when I did hear this motley fool thus more on time, my lungs began to crow like a chanticleer, that fools should be so deep contemplative. And I did laugh sans intermission.
What fool is this?
Oh, worthy fool. One that hath been a courtier, and says very wisely, "If ladies be but young and fair, they have the will to know it." And in his brain, which is as dry as the remainder busy, he hath strange places crammed with observation, the which he often vents in mangled forms. Oh, that I were a fool! I am ambitious for my motley coat.
Thou shalt have one.
And why, it is of my only suit, provided that you weed out all opinion that grows rank in them that I am wise. Let me speak to whom I please. I deserve as large a charger to blow as the wind, for so fools have. Invest in me my motley, give me leave to cleanse the foul body of the infected world, if they will but patiently receive my medicine.
Forbear, and eat no more,
Why, I have eaten none yet.
nor shalt not till necessity be served.
Art thou thus boldened, man, by thy distress, or else a rude despiser of good manners?
You
that
touch my
incivility
vein at
thou
first.
seems so empty.
But forbear, say I, he dies that touches any of this fruit before I and my fares are answered.
What would you have? Come, sit down to our table, welcome, and eat, feed, eat!
I almost die for food and let me have it.
Well, your gentleness shall force more than your force move us to gentleness.
Speakest thou so gently? Pardon me. I thought all things had been savage here. Let gentleness my strong enforcement be, in which I blush and hide my sword.
Well, welcome then. Truth is, we have seen better days, and with holy bell been knolled to church, and sat at good men's feast, wiped our eyes of drops that sacred pity hath engendered. Ah, 'tis gone. Welcome, and take upon command what help we have that may unto your wanting be ministered.
Forbear your fruit a while, whilst I, like a doe, go find my fawn and give it food. There is an old, poor man, who after me hath many a weary step limped in pure love, till he be first sufficed. Pressed with two weak evils, age and hunger, I will not touch a bit.
Go find him out, and we will waste nothing till thy return.
Thank thee, and be blessed for thy comfort.
Thou seest, this wide and universal theater presents more woeful pageants wherein the scene we play in.
All the world's a stage. And all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances. And one man in his time plays many parts. First being the infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms. Then the whining schoolboy, shining morning face and satchel, creeping like a snail unwillingly to school. Then the lover, sighing like a furnace, with the woeful ballad made to his mistress' eyebrow. And then the soldier, full of strange oaths, bearded like a pard, jealous in honor, sudden, and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation even in the cannon's mouth. And then the justice, with fair round belly and good cabin lines, the eyes severe, and thus he plays his part. Now the sixth stage shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon, spectacles on his nose, the pouch on his side, the world too wide for his shrunk shank. His big, manly voice turning again into childish treble pipes and whistles in the sound. Last scene of all, to end this strange, eventful history, is second childishness and mere oblivion. Song's teeth, Song's taste, Song's eyes, Song's everything.
Ah! Come! Set you down, your venerable burthen!
Thank you most for him.
So had you need. I scarce can speak to thank you for myself.
Welcome, old one. Ah, music! Good cousin, sing!
That tooth is not so keen because
be not mistaken, thou art young Roland de Boys' son. Oh, well then come to my cave and let me all thy fortunes understand.
Hang there, my verse, in witness of my love. And thy thrice-crowned queen of night survey with thy pale eye from thy pale sphere above thy huntress's name that my full life doth sway. Oh, Rosalind, these trees shall be my books, and in their barks my thoughts I'll character, that every eye that in this forest looks shall see thy witness, their virtue witnessed everywhere. Run, run, Orlando, carve in every tree the fair, the chaste, the unexpressive she.
Now how you like this shepherd's life, Master Touchstone?
Truly, shepherd, in respect of itself, it is a good life. But in respect that it is a shepherd's life, it is not. Now, in respect that it is solitary, I like it very well. But in respect that it is private, it is a very vile life. Now, in respect that it is in the fields, it pleaseth me well. But in respect that it is not in court, it is tedious. Hast any philosophy in thee, shepherd?
No more but that I know, the more one sickens, the worse at ease he is. And that he that wants money, means and content is without their good friend. That the property of rain is to wet and fire to burn. That good pasture makes fat sheep. That the great cause of the night is the lack of the sun.
Such a one is a natural philosopher. Wast ever in court, shepherd?
No, truly.
Then thou art damned.
May I hope?
Truly, thou art damned like an ill-roasted egg, all on one side.
For not being at court? Your reason?
Why, if thou never wast in court, thou never sawest good manners. If thou never sawest good manners, then thy manners must be wicked. And wickedness is sin, and sin is damnation. Thou art in a parlous state, shepherd.
Not a whit, Touchstone. Those that are good manners in the court are as ridiculous in the country as the behavior in the country is most mockable at the court.
Instance, briefly. Come, instance.
What? We are still handling our ewes, and they're filled, you know, they're greasy.
Do not your courtier's hands sweat? And is not the grease of a mutton as wholesome as the sweat of a man? Shallow, shallow.
Besides, our hands are hard.
Your lips will feel them the sooner. Shallow again. A more sounder instance, I say, come.
And they are often tarred with the surgery of our sheep. You wouldn't have us kissing tar, would you? The courtier's hands are perfumed with civet. Ha!
Most shallow man! Truly, thou art worm's meat in respect of a good piece of flesh indeed. Learn of the wise and prepend. Civet is of a baser birth than tar. The very uncleanly flux of a cat? Mend the instance, shepherd.
You have too courtly a wit for me. I rest.
Wilt thou rest damned? God help thee, shallow man. God make incision in thee. Thou art raw.
Sir, I am a true laborer. Envy no man. All I want to see is my ewes graze and my lambs suck. Ugh.
That is another simple sin in you, shepherd, to bring the ewes and the rams together, and to offer to make your living by the copulation of cattle.
From the east to western Indy, No jewel is like Rosalindy. Her worth being mounted on the wind, through all the world bears Rosalind. All the pictures fairest lined are but black to Rosaline. Let no face be kept in mind but the fair of Rosaline.
I'll rhyme you so. 8 years together. Dinners and suppers and sleeping hours accepted. It is the right but a woman's rank to market.
Out, fool.
For a taste. If a heart do lack a hind, let him seek out Rosalind. Winter garments must be lined, so must slender Rosalind. If the cat will after kind, so be sure will Rosalind. They that reap must sheaf and bind, then to cart with Rosalind. The sweetest nut hath sourest rind, such a nut is Rosalind. He that sweetest rose will find, must find love's prick and Rosalind. That is the very false gallop of verses. Why do you infect yourself with them?
Peace, you dull fool. I found them on a tree.
Truly the tree yields bad fruit.
I shall graft it with you, and then I shall graft it with the meddler. For you'll be the earliest fruit of the country, and you'll be rotten ere you be half ripe, and that is the right virtue of the meddler.
So you say. Whether wisely or no, let the forest be the judge.
Why should this desert be? For it is unpeopled. No. Tongues I'll hang on every tree that shall civil saying show. Some how brief the life of man runs his erring pilgrimage, that the stretching of a span buckles in his sum of age. Some of violated vows twixt the souls of friend and friend. But upon the fairest vows, or at every sentence end, will I Rosalind write, teaching all that read to know the quintessence of every sprite heaven would in little show. Therefore, heaven nature charged that one body should be filled with all graces wide and large, nature presently distilled. Helen's cheek, but not her heart. Cleopatra's majesty, Atalanta's better part. Sad Lucretia's modesty. Thus a Rosalind of many parts by heavenly synod was devised, of many faces, eyes, and hearts, to have the touch's deepest prize. Heaven would that she these gifts should have, and I to live and die her slave.
Oh, most gentle Jupiter, what tedious obloly of love have you wearied your parishioners withal, and never cried, have patience, good people?
Sirrah, go off a little. Go.
I shall make an honorable retreat, though not with bag and baggage, yet with scrip and scrippage.
Didst thou hear these verses?
I and more too, for some of them had more feet than the verses would bear.
That's no matter, the feet might bear the verses.
Aye, but the feet were lame and could not bear themselves without the verse, and therefore stood lamely in the verse.
Trow you who hath done this?
Is it a man?
And a chain you once wore around his neck. Change your color?
I prithee who?
Oh, Lord, Lord, it is a hard matter for friends to meet. But yet mountains may be removed with earthquakes and so encounter.
Nay, I prithee who?
Is it possible?
I pray thee, with most petitionary vehemence, tell me who it is.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful, and most wonderful, wonderful, and yet again wonderful, and after that out of all hope.
Good my complexion. Dost thou think, though I am Christian like a man, that I have a doublet and hose in my disposition? 1 inch more of delay is a south sea of discovery. I prithee, tell me who it is and speak apace. I would thou couldst stammer, thou mightst pour this concealed man out of thy mouth, as wine comes out of a narrow-mouthed bottle, either too much or none at all. I prithee, take the cork out of thy mouth that I may drink thy tidings.
So you may put a man in your belly.
Is he of God's making? What manner of man? Is his head worth a hat, or his chin worth a beard?
Nay, he hath but a very little beard.
Why, God will send more if the man will be thankful. Let me state the growth of his beard if you delay me not in the knowledge of his chin.
It is young Orlando that tripped up the wrestler's heels and your heart, both in an instant,
Nay. Speak true, sad brow and true maid.
In faith, cuz, 'tis he.
Orlando.
Orlando.
Alas, the day! What shall I do with my doublet and hose? What said he when thou saw'st him? What said he? How looked he? Wherein went he? What makes he here? Did he ask for me? How parted he with me? Where remains he? Answer me in one word. What? Does he know that I am in the forest and in a man's apparel? Look he as freshly as the day that he wrestled.
It is as easy to count atomies as to resolve the propositions of a lover. But take a taste in my finding him and relish it with good observance. I found him under a tree, like a dropped acorn.
Oh, it may as well be called Jove's tree when it drops forth such fruit.
Give me audience, good madam.
Proceed.
There lay he, stretched out like a wounded knight.
Though it be pity to see such a sight, it well becomes the ground.
Cry hollow to thy tongue, I prithee, it curvets unseasonably. He was furnished like a hunter.
Oh, ominous, he comes to kill my
I
heart.
would sing my song without a burthen. That brings me out of tune.
Do you not know that I am a woman when I think I must speak?
Soft, comes he not here? 'Tis he!
Slink by and note him.
I thank you for your company, good youth, but I had, as in life, had been myself alone.
Oh, so had I. But for fashion's sake, I thank you for your society.
God by you, let's meet as little as we can.
I do desire we may be better strangers.
I pray you mar no more trees by writing love songs on their barks.
I pray you no mar my verses by reading them ill-favoredly.
Rosalind is your love's name?
Yes, just.
I do not like her name.
Oh, well, there was no thought of pleasing you when she was christened.
What stature is she of?
She's just as high as my heart.
You are full of pretty answers. Have you not been acquainted with goldsmiths' wives and conned them out of rings?
Not so, but I answer you right painted cloth, from whence you have studied your questions.
You have a nimble wit. I think it was made of Atalanta's skills. Come, shall we two sit here and rail against our mistress, the world, and all our miseries?
I will chide no brother in the world except myself, against whom I know most faults.
The worst fault you have is that you're in love.
So 'tis a fault I would not change for your best virtue. I am aweary of you.
God by you. I came into the forest looking for a fool, and I found you.
Oh, he's drowned in the brook. Look but in, and you shall see him.
There shall I see mine own figure.
Which I take to be either a fool or a cipher.
I'll tarry no longer with you. Farewell, good Signor Love.
I am glad of your departure, Monsieur Melancholy.
I will speak to him like a saucy lackey, and under that habit play the knave with him. Do you hear, Forester?
Very well. What would you?
I pray you. What is the clock?
You should ask me what time of day. There is no clock in the forest.
And there is no true lover in the forest. How sighing every minute and groaning every hour would detect the lazy foot of time as well as the clock.
And why not the swift foot of time? Had not that been as proper?
By no means, sir. Time travels in divers paces with divers persons. I'll tell you who time ambles withal, who he trots withal, who he gallops withal, and who he stands still withal.
Well, I prithee, who doth he trot withal?
Marry, he trots with the young maid between the contract of her marriage and the day solemnized. If the interim be but a se'nnight, time's pace is so hard that the interim seems a 7 year.
And who ambles time withal?
With the priest that lacks Latin and a rich man that hath not the gout. For the one sleeps easily because he cannot study, and the other lives merrily because he feels no pain. These time ambles withal.
Who doth he gallop withal?
The thief to the gallows. For though he move as soft as foot can fall, he thinks himself too soon there.
Who stays it still withal?
With lawyers on the vacation. For they sleep between term and perceive not how time moves.
Where dwell you, pretty youth?
With this shepherdess, my sister, in the skirts of the forest like fringe upon a petticoat.
Are you a native of this place? Your accent is something finer than you can purchase in so removed a dwelling.
I have been told so of many, but indeed an old religious uncle of mine taught me to speak, who was in his youth an inland man, and knew courtship too well, for there he fell in love. I have heard him read many lectures against it, and I thank God I am not a woman, to be touched with so many giddy offences as he hath generally taxed their whole sex withal.
I pray you, do you remember any of the principal evils he laid to the charge of women?
There were none principal. They were all like one another as halfpence are, every one fault seeming monstrous till his fellow fault came to match it.
I prithee recount some.
Nay, I will not cast away my physic, but on those that are sick. There is a young man, haunts the forest and abuses our young plants by carving Rosalind on their barks, hangs odes upon hawthorns and elegies upon brambles, all forsooth defying the name of Rosalind. If I could meet that fancy monger, I might give him some good counsel, for he hath the quotidian of love upon him.
I am he that is so love-shaped. I pray you, tell me your name.
You have none of my uncle's marks upon you. He taught me to know a man in love, in which I am sure cage of brushes thou art not prisoner.
What were his marks?
A lean cheek, which you have not. A blue eye and something which you have not. And an unquestionable spirit which you have not. A beard neglected which you have not. But I pardon you for that, for having an in-beard as a younger brother treading you. Else your hose should be ungartered, your bonnet unbanded, and everything about you demonstrating a careless desolation. But you are no such man. You are rather point device your accoutrements, seeming a lover to yourself and a lover of any other.
I would I could make you believe I love good youth.
Me believe it. You may soon make her that you love believe it, which I warrant she is apter to do than to confess she does. That is one of the lies which women still give their consciences. But in good sooth, are you he that hangs the verses on the trees wherein Rosalind is so admired?
I swear to you, youth, by the white hand of Rosalind, I am he, that unfortunate he.
But are you so in love as your rhymes speak?
Oh, neither rhyme nor reason can express how much.
Love is a madness, and I tell you, deserves as much a dark house and a whip as madmen do. The only reason why it is not so punished and cured is that the lunacy is so ordinary that the madmen are in love too. But, I profess, curing it by counsel.
Have you cured any so?
Yes! One, and in this manner. He was to imagine me, his love, his mistress, and I set him every day to woo me, at which time would I, being but a moonish youth, the effeminate, changeable, longing, and liking, proud, fantastical, apish, shallow, inconstant, and for every passion something, and for no passion truly anything. For the most part, men and women are cattle of this color, and thus I cured him. This way will I take upon me to wash your liver as clean as a sound sheep's heart, so that there will not be one spot of love in't.
I would not be cured, youth.
I would cure you if you but called me Rosalind and came every day to woo me.
By the faith of my love, I will. Tell me where it is.
Come, I'll show it to you. Oh! And you will tell me where in the forest you live. Will you go?
Oh, with all my heart, good youth.
Nay, you must call me Rosalind. Will you go, sister?
Come apace, good Audrey. And how, Audrey? Am I the man yet? Doth my simple feature content you?
Your feature? Lord warrant us, what feature?
I am here with thee and thy goats, as the most capricious poet, honest Ovid, was among the Goths.
Oh, knowledge ill-inhabited, worse than Jove in a thatched house.
When a man's verses cannot be understood, nor a man's good wit seconded by the forward child understanding. It strikes a man dead, like a great reckoning in a little room. Truly, I would the gods had made thee poetical.
I do not know what poetical is. Is it honest and deed and word? Is it a true thing?
No, truly. For the truest poetry is the most feigning, and lovers are given to poetry, and what they swear in poetry may be said as lovers they do feign.
Do you wish then that the gods had made me poetical?
Oh, I do, truly. For thou swearest me that thou art honest. Now, if thou wert a poet, I might have some hope thou didst feign.
Would you not have me honest?
No, truly, unless thou wert hard favored, for honesty coupled to beauty were to have honey a sauce to sugar.
A material fool.
I am not fair, therefore I pray the gods make me honest!
Truly, and to cast honesty upon a foul slut were to put good meat into an unclean dish.
I am not a slut.
Well-
Therefore, I thank the gods I am foul!
Well, praise be the gods for thy foulness. Sluttishness may follow hereafter.
Ooh.
But, be that as it may be, I will marry thee.
I would fain see this meeting.
Will the gods give us joy?
Courage! As horns are odious, they are necessary. It is said, many a man knows no end of his goods. Right. Many a man has good horns and knows no end of them. Well, that is the dowry of his wife. 'Tis none of his own getting. Horns? Even so. A poor man alone? No. No, the noblest here have them as huge as the rascal. Is the single man therefore blessed? No, for as the walled city is more worthier than the village, so is the forehead of the married man more honorable than the bare brow of the bachelor. And by this much is defense better than no skill, by so much is a horn more precious than to want. Shall we dispatch ourselves under this tree? Oh! Or shall we get you to a chapel?
Is there none here to give this woman?
I will not take her on gift of any man.
Proceed, proceed. I'll give her.
Good even, good Mr. Whatchamacallit. How do you, sir? You are very well met. Girdle for your last company, sir. I am very glad to see you. Even a toy in hand here, sir. Nay, pray be covered.
Will you be married, Motley?
As the ox hath his bow, the horse his curb, falcons her bells, so man hath his desires, and as pigeons do bills, so wedlock would be nibbling.
And will you be married under a bush, like a beggar? Get you to a church. There you shall meet a priest who can tell you what marriage is. This man will but join you together, as they join wainscot. And then one of you will prove a shrunk panel, and like green timber, warp.
I am not of the mind. But I were better to be married of him than of another man, for he is not like to marry me well, and not being well married gives me a good excuse hereafter to leave my wife.
Get that with me. I shall counsel thee.
Never talk to me, I will weep. Do, I prithee. But yet have the grace to consider that tears do not become a man. But have I not cause to weep? As good a cause as one would desire. Therefore weep.
But why did he say he would come and he comes not?
Nay, certainly there is no truth in him.
Do you think so? Not true in love?
Yes, when he is in. I do not think he is in.
You heard him swear downright he was.
Was is not is.
You have often inquired after the shepherd that complained of love, who used only seen by at the turf, praising his proud, disdainful shepherdess that was his mistress.
Well, and what of him?
If you will see a pageant truly played out between the pale complexion of love and the proud glow of disdain and scorn, go hence with me.
Oh, come, let us remove the sight of lovers feedeth those in love. Bring us to this sight, and you shall say, I'll prove a busy actor in their play.
Do not say that you love me not. Say not so in bitterness.
I will not be thy executioner! I fly thee! I would not hurt thee! Thou tellest me there is murder in mine eyes. 'Tis pretty sure and very probable that the frailest and softest things who shut their coward gates on anatomies should be called butchers, tyrants, murderers. Now I do frown on you with all of my heart, and if my eyes can wound, now let them kill thee. Or counterfeit to swoon, or why now fall down? Or if thou canst not, for shame, for shame! Lie not to say mine eyes are murderers. Now show me the wound my eye hath made in thee, Yeah, scratch the eagle with a pin, and there remains some scar of it. Lean upon a rush, and the cicatrice, the capable impressure, thy palm some moment keep. But mine eyes, which I have darted at thee, hurt thee not, nor I am sure the force of eyes can do such hurt.
Dear Phoebe, if ever, as that ever may be near, thou meeten some fresh cheek of fancy, oh, then shalt thou know the wounds invisible that love's keen arrows made.
Oh, but until that time, come not thou near me! And when that time comes, afflict me with thy mocks, and pity me not, as till that time I do not pity thee.
And why, I pray you? Who might be your mother that you insult, exalt, and all at once over the wretched? What though you have no beauty? As by my faith I see no more in you than without candle may go dark to bed. Must you be therefore proud and pitiless? Why, what means this? Why do you look on me? I see no more in you than the ordinary of nature's tale work. Odds, my little wife! I think she means to tangle my eyes too! No, faith, proud mistress. Poke not after it! 'Tis not your inky brows, your black silk hair, your bugle eyeballs, nor your cheek of cream that can entame my spirits to your worship. You, foolish shepherd! Wherefore do you follow her like foggy south, puffing with wind and rain? You are 1,000 times a proper man than she a woman. 'Tis such fools as you that makes the world full of ill-favored children. 'Tis not her glass but you that flatters her, and out of you she sees herself far more proper than any of her lineaments could show her. But mistress, know yourself. Down on your knees and thank heaven, fasting for a good man's love, for I must tell you friendly in your ear, sell when you can, you are not for all markets. Cry the man mercy, love him, take his offer. Foul is most foul, being foul to be a scoffer, fare you well.
No, sweet youth, I chide a year together. I'd rather hear you chide than this man woo.
I pray you, do not fall in love with me, for I am falser than vows made in wine. Besides, I like you not.
Dead shepherd, I think I saw thy might. Whoever loved that loved not at first sight. Oh.
Sweet Phoebe.
Oh, what sayest thou, Sylvius?
Sweet Phoebe, pity me.
I am sorry for thee, gentle Sylvius.
Wherever sorrow is, relief would be. But if thou do sorrow for my grief and love, by giving love your grief and my sorrow, then we're both extermined, right?
You have my love, is that not neighborly?
Oh, I would have you.
Do you know the youth that spoke to me ere while?
Not very well, but I have met him off. He bought the cottage in the bounds that the Carlet was once master of.
Think not that I love him, though I ask for him. Oh, 'tis but a peevish boy, yet he talks so well. Yet what care I for words? Yet words do well when he that speaks them pleases those that hear. Oh, it is a pretty youth, but not very pretty. Oh, but sure he's proud, and yet his pride becomes him. Oh, he'll make a proper man. The best thing in him is his complexion. And the faster his tongue did make offense, his eyes to just heal it up. Oh, he's not very tall, but for his years he's tall. His legs, so-so, but 'tis well. Oh, there's a pretty redness to his lip, a little riper and more lusty red than that mixed in his cheek. There be some women, Sylvius, had they marked him in parcels as I did, they would have near to gone fall in love with him. But for my part, I love him not, nor hate him not, yet have more cause to hate him than to love him. For what had he to do to chide at me? He said my eyes were black, and my hair were black, and now that I am remembered, he scorned at me. Oh, I marvel why I answered not again, but that is all one. Ominence is no quantance. I will write him a very taunting letter, and thou shalt deliver it. Will thou, Sylvius?
Oh, Phoebe, with all my heart.
Oh, I will write it straight. The matter is in my heart and in my head. I will be bitter and passing short. Go with me, Sylvius. Come.
I prithee, good youth, let me be better acquainted with thee.
They say you are a melancholy fellow.
I am so, for I do love it better than laughing.
Men that are an extremity of either are abominable fellows, and betray themselves every modern censure worse than drunkards.
Why, it is good to be sad and say nothing.
Why then 'tis good to be a post.
I have neither a scholar's melancholy, which is emulation, nor the musician's, which is fantastical, nor the courtier's, which is proud, nor the soldier's, which is ambitious, nor the lawyer's, which is politic, nor the lady's, which is nice, nor the lover's, which is all of these. But it is a melancholy of mine own, extracted from many symbols, compounded of many objects, which indeed is often the sundry contemplation of my travels, which often by rumination wraps me in the most humorous sadness.
A traveler! By my faith, you have great reason to be sad, for I fear you have sold your own lands to see other men's, than to have seen much and to have little as to have rich eyes and poor hands.
I have gained my experience.
And your experience makes you sad. I'd rather have a fool to make me merry than experience to make me sad.
Good day and happiness, dear Rosalind.
Nay, God by you. You speak in blank verse.
Farewell, Monsieur Traveler. Why, how now, Orlando? Where have you been all this while? You a lover, and you serve me such another trick? Come not in my sight more.
Dear Rosalind, I come within an hour of my promise.
Break an hour's promise in love? He that will take a minute and divide it into 1,000 parts, it may as well be said of him that Cupid hath clapped him on the shoulder. I'll warrant him heart whole.
Pardon me, dear
you, Rosalind?
Nay, and you be so tardy, I had as lief be wood of a snail.
Of a snail?
Aye, of a snail. For though he carry his house on his head, he comes too slowly. Am I not your Rosalind?
He hath a Rosalind of a better leer than you.
Come. Woo me, for I am in a holy day humor and am likely to consent. What would you say now were I your very, very Rosalind?
I would kiss before I spoke.
Woo! Nay, were better speak first. I am your Rosalind.
I take some joy in it to say you are, for I would be thinking of her.
Well, in her person I say I will not have you.
Then in mine own person I die.
Men have died from time to time in worms and weakness, but not for love.
I would not have my right, Rosalind, of this mind. For I confess, her frown would kill me.
By this hand it will not kill a fly. But come. I will be your Rosalind in the more coming on disposition. Say what thou will, I will grant it.
Then love me, Rosalind.
Aye, Friday, Saturday, and all.
Wilt thou have me?
Aye, and 20 such.
What sayest thou?
Are you not good?
I hope so.
Then can one desire too much of a good thing? Come, sister, be the priest and marry us. Give me your hand.
Yes. Come, sister, what say you? I pray you marry us.
I cannot say the words.
Will you, Orlando, make me
go
Rosalind?
too. Will you, Orlando, have to wife this Rosalind?
I will.
Aye, but when?
Why now? As soon as she can marry us.
Then you must say, I take thee, Rosalind, for wife.
I take thee, Rosalind, for wife.
And I take thee, Orlando, for husband. But tell me how long you would have her after you have possessed her.
Forever and a day.
Say a day without the ever. No, Orlando, men are April when they woo, December when they wed. Maids are May when they are maids, but the sky changes when they are wives. I will be more jealous of thee than a Barbary cock pigeon over his head, more clamorous than a parrot against rain, more newfangled than an ape, more giddy in my desires than a monkey. I will weep for nothing, like Diana in the fountain, and I will do that when thou art disposed to be merry. I will laugh like a hyena, and I will do that when thou art inclined to sleep.
But will my Rosalind do so?
By my life, she will do as I do.
Oh, but she is wise. Rosalind, for these 2 hours next, I must leave thee.
Alas, dear love, I cannot lack thee 2 hours.
I must attend the Duke at dinner, but by 2 o'clock I will be with thee again.
Aye, go your ways, go your ways. I knew what you would prove. My friends told me as much, and I thought no less. That flattering tongue of yours has won me, but 'tis one cast away, and so come, death, 2 o'clock is your hour.
Aye, sweet Rosalind.
By my troth, and in good earnest, and so God mend me if you break one jot of your promise, or come 1 minute behind your hour, I will think you the most pathetical break promise, and the most hollow lover, and the most unworthy of she that you call Rosalind. Therefore, beware my censure and keep your hour.
With no less religion than if thou wert indeed my Rosalind.
Well,
So, adieu.
well, time is the old justice that examines all, and let time try adieu.
You have simply misused our sex in your love crate.
Oh, cuz, my pretty little cuz. Thou didst know how many fathom deep I am in love. But it cannot be sounded. I'll tell thee, Aliena, I cannot bear to be out of the sight of Orlando. I'll go find a shadow and sigh till he comes.
And I'll sleep.
Why, how now? Is it not cast loved Orlando.
I warned you! With pure love and a troubled brain, he hath taken his bow and arrows and has gone forth to sleep. Look! Who comes here?
My errand is to you, fair youth. My gentle Phoebe did bid me give you this. I know not its contents, but as I can guess by the furrowed brow which she did use in writing it, that it is of a churlish disposition. I pray thee, I am but a messenger.
Patience herself would startle at this letter and play the swaggerer. Bear this, bear all. She says that I am not fair, that I lack manners. She calls me proud and says she will not have me were man as rare as Phoenix. Odds my will! Her love is not the hair that I do hunt. Why writes she so to me? Well, shepherd, this is a letter of your own device.
No, I protest. Phoebe did write it. I know not its contents.
Come, you are a fool and turned it to the extremity of love. I tell you, this is not a woman's hand.
Sure, it is hers.
'Tis a boisterous and a cruel style. A style for challengers. Will you hear this letter?
If so please you, for I have heard none of it yet. Yet, heard too much of Phoebe's cruelty.
She Phoebes me, mark how the tyrant writes. Art thou God to shepherd turned, that a maiden's heart hath burned? Can a woman rail this? Why, thy Godhead laid apart, wert thou with a woman's heart? Did you ever hear such railing?
Call you this railing?
Whilst the eye of man did woo me, that could do no vengeance to me, meeting me a beast. If the scorn of your bright eyne have power to raise such love in mine, alack in me, what strange effect would they work in mild aspect? But whilst you chid me, I did love, how then might your prayers move? He that brings this love to thee little knows this love in me. And by him seal up thy mind, whether that thy youth and kind will the faithful offer take of me, and all that I can make, or else by him that my love deny, and then I'll study how to die.
Call you this chiding?
Alas, poor shepherd. Do you pity him? No. He deserves no such pity. Wilt thou love such a woman? What? To be made an instrument and to play false strains upon thee, not to be endured. Well, go your ways to her, for I see that love hath made thee a tame snake. If you be a true lover, hence, and not a word, for here comes more company.
Good morrow, fair one, Freya. If you know, where in the purlieus of this forest stands a sheepcote fenced about with olive trees.
West of this place, down in the neighbor bottom, the rank of osiers by the murmuring stream, left on your right hand brings you to the place. But at this hour the house doth keep itself, there's none within.
That and I should profit from a tongue that should I know you. Are not you the owner of the house I did inquire for?
It is no boast being asked to say we are.
Orlando doth commend him to you both, and to that shepherd youth he calls his Rosalind, he sends this bloody napkin. Are you he?
I am. What must we understand by this?
Some of my shame, if you will know of me, what man I am, and how, and why, and where this handkerchief was stained.
I pray you tell it.
When last the young Orlando parted from you, he left a promise to return again within an hour. And pacing through the forest, chewing the food of sweet and bitter fancy, lo what befell. Under an old oak whose boughs were mossed with age, a wretched, ragged man, o'ergrown with hair, lay sleeping on his back, and wrapped around his neck a green and gilded snake had wreathed itself, who, with her head nimble in threats, did approach the opening of his mouth, but suddenly, seeing Orlando, did unlink itself and did slip away into a bush, under which bush's shade a lioness, with udders all drawn dry, lay couching head upon ground, with cat-like watch when that the sleeping man should stir. For 'tis the royal disposition of that beast to prey on nothing that doth seem as dead. This seen, Orlando approached the man and found it was his brother, his elder brother.
I have often heard him speak of that same brother. He did render him the most unnatural that lived amongst men.
And well he might so do, for well I know he was unnatural.
But to Orlando, did he leave him there, food to the sucked and hungry lioness?
Twice did he turn his back and propose so. But kindness nobler ever than revenge, and nature stronger than his just occasion, made him give battle to the lion, who quickly fell before him, in which hurtling from miserable slumber, I awakened.
Are you his brother?
Was you he rescued?
Wast you that did so oft contrive to kill him?
'Twas I, but 'tis not I. I do not shame to tell you what I was, since my conversion so sweetly tastes being the thing I am.
But to the bloody napkin.
By and by. In brief, he led me to the gentle Duke, who gave me fresh array and entertainment, committing me unto my brother's love, who led me instantly unto his cave, there stripped himself, and here, upon his arm, the lioness had torn some flesh away, which all this while had bled, and here he fainted and cried in fainting upon his Rosalind! Grief, I recovered him and bound up his wound, and after some small space, being strong at heart, did send me hither, stranger as I am, to tell the story, and to give this napkin dyed in his blood to that shepherd you doth call his Rosalind.
Oh, how now, Ganymede?
Many
Sweet
will
Ganymede!
swoon when they do look on blood.
I pray there is more in it. Ganymede?
Look, he recovers.
I would I were at home.
We'll lead you thither. Are you, sir, taken by the arm?
You lack a man's heart.
I do so! A body would think this was well counterfeited. I pray you tell your brother how I counterfeited. Hey ho!
This was no counterfeit. There is too great testimony in thy complexion that it was in good earnest.
Counterfeit, I assure you.
Well, then counterfeit to be a man.
I will. But I should have been a woman by right.
Oh, come, you look paler and paler. Pray you draw homewards. Good sir, go with us.
That will I, for I must needs answer back my brother.
I will devise something, but I pray you tell your brother how I counterfeited. Oh.
We shall find a time, Audrey. Patience, gentle Audrey.
Faith, the priest was good enough, for all the gentlemen saying.
But Audrey, there is a youth here in the forest lays claim to you.
I know the man. Here he comes.
It is meat and drink to me to see a clown.
Good evening, Audrey.
Good evening, William.
Oh, God give you good evening, sir.
Good evening, friend. Cover thy head may prithee be covered. How old are you, friend?
25, sir.
A ripe age. Is thy name William?
William, sir.
A fair name. Was born in the forest.
Aye, sir, I thank God.
Thank God. A good answer. Aldrich?
Thanks, sir. So-so.
So-so is good. Very good. Very excellent. Good. And yet it is not. It is but so-so. Art thou wise?
Aye, sir. I have a pretty wit.
Thou sayest well. And now I do remember a saying. The fool doth think he is wise. But the wise man knows himself to be a fool. Do you love this woman?
I do, sir.
Take my hand. Art thou learned?
No, sir.
Then learn this of me! To have is to have, for it is a saying in rhetoric, that drink being poured out of the glass into a cup by filling the one doth empty the other, and do not your writers consent that ipse is he, and you are not ipse, for I am he.
Which he, sir?
He that must marry this woman. Therefore, clown, abandon the society of this female. Or, clown, I will kill thee. I kill thee 150 ways. Therefore, tremble and depart. Trip, Audrey! Trip, Audrey! I attend! I attend!
Neither call the giddiness of it into question, nor my sudden wooing. Saith she that she loves me, saith I that I love her. Therefore, give thy consent that we may be married, and I will unto you bequeath our entire father's estate.
You have my consent. Let your wedding be tomorrow. Thither will I invite the Duke and all his contented followers. Go you! Prepare your aliena.
God save you, brother.
And you, fair sister.
Oh, my dear Orlando, how it grieves me to see thee wear thy heart in the star.
Here's my arm.
I thought thy heart had been wounded with the claws of a lion.
Wounded it is, but with the eyes of a lady.
Oh. Did your brother tell you how I counterfeited to swoon when he showed me your handkerchief?
Aye, and greater wonders than that.
Oh, I know where you are. Nay, 'tis true. There was never anything so sudden but the sight of 2 rams, and of Caesar's thrasonical brag of I came. For your brother and my sister met. No sooner met but they looked. No sooner looked but they loved. No sooner loved but they sighed. No sooner sighed but they asked one another the reason. No sooner knew the reason but sought the remedy. And in this degree they have built stairs to marriage, which they will climb incontinent, or else be incontinent ere they be married, for they are in the very wrath of love, and they will together.
They shall be married tomorrow, and I will bid the Duke to their nuptials. I so much, it is a bitter thing. I so much shall I tomorrow at the height of heart heaviness be. By how much shall I think my brother happy in having what he wants?
Tomorrow can I not serve your turn for Rosalind?
I can live no longer by thinking.
Then I will weary you no longer with idle talking. Believe then, if you will, that since I was 3-year-old I have conversed with a magician most profound in his art, and yet not damnable. You love Rosalind so near the heart as your gesture cries it out. Then tomorrow when your brother marries Aliena, shall you marry Rosalind.
Speakest thou in sober meaning?
You will be married tomorrow, and you will. And to Rosalind, if you will.
You have done me much ungentleness to shew the letter that I write you. Oh, I do not care if I have.
It is my study to seem ungentle to you. There is a shepherd who loves you. Love him. He worships you.
Good shepherd, tell this youth what it is to love.
It is to be all made of sighs and tears, and so am I for Phoebe.
And I for Ganymede.
And I for Rosalind.
And I for no woman.
To be all made of faith and service, and so am I for Phoebe.
And I for Ganymede.
And I for Rosalind.
And I for no woman.
It is to be all made of passion, all faith and adoration, all duty, service, patience and impatience, adoration, observance, and so am I for Phoebe.
And I for Ganymede.
I for Rosalind.
And I for no woman.
If this be so, why blame you me to love you?
If this be so, why blame you me to love you?
If this be so, why blame you not to love you?
Why, who do you speak to? Why blame you me to love you?
To her that is not here and doth not hear.
I pray you, enough. 'Tis like the howling of Irish wolves against the moon. I will help you if I can. I would love you if I could. Tomorrow, meet me all together. I have given you commands. Fare you well.
I'll not fail if I live.
Nor I.
Nor I.
Tomorrow is the joyful day, Audrey. Tomorrow we will be married.
I want... I want nothing else in the world! Look! Here come two of the Duke's pages!
Well met, honest gentlemen.
Well met, Rob, well met. Come, sit, and a song.
It was a lover and lass with a hey and a ho and a hey, nanny, no. That old worth a green cornfield did pass in the springtime. The only pretty little springtime when birds do sing, hey, ding a ding ding. Sweet lovers love the spring. And now take that present time with a hey, and a ho, and a hey, nanny, no. For love is crowned with a prime in the springtime, that only pretty ring time. Over the acres of rye with a hey, and a ho, and a hey, nanny, no. These pretty country folks would lie in the springtime, that only pretty ring time. The carols they begin that hour with a hey and a ho and a hey, nanny, no. How that life was but a flower in the springtime, the only pretty little time. The hey and a ho and a hey, nanny, no. With a hey and a ho and a hey, nanny, no. In the springtime, that only pretty ring time. Hey ho and a hey, nanny, no. When birds do sing, hey, ding a ding ding. When birds do sing, hey, ding a ding ding. Sweet lovers love the spring.
Truly, young gentlemen, though there was no great matter in the ditty, yet ye note was very untunable.
You are deceived, sir. We kept time. We lost not our time.
By my troth, yes. Though I counted, but time lost to hear such a word. God buy you, and God mend your voices. Come, Audrey.
When earthly things
not the fashion to see the lady the epilogue? It is no more unhandsome than to see the lord the prologue. If it be true that good wine needs no bush, then 'tis true a good play needs no epilogue. But to good wine they do use good bushes, and good plays prove the better by the help of good epilogues. What case am I in then, that am neither a good epilogue nor can insinuate you on the behalf of a good play? I am not furnished like a beggar, therefore to beg will not become me. My way is to conjure you. I will start with the women. Oh, women! For the love that you bear to men to like as much of this play as may please you. Oh, men! For the love you bear to women, which I perceive by your simpering none of you hates them, that between you and the women the play may please. If I were a woman, I would kiss as many beards that pleased me, as many complexions that liked me, and as many breasts that I defied not. And I am sure, as you all have good beards, and good complexions, and sweet breaths, will for my kind offer, when I make curtsy, bid me farewell.